What's up, my boys? It's 8 on the dot. Let me turn that on maximum and get it on its charger. Everything is flying smooth. Is it not? Wait, why? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. I think everything's going pretty well. Wait, why don't I have, wait a second. Oh. There we go. Should be running now. Alright. Yep, and there we go. Alright. How's everyone doing today? Doing Torg's campaign now. Why is that always 32? It's very strange. And we'll go ahead and sell that. So I got done with part 1 of Project Oasis. Part 1 of 2 or 3. Not really sure right now, but can do whatever I want, really. Currently planning that the next project is going to be called Project Droith. Project Drift. Where are we going? Wait, why does Washburn Refinery have a quest? Oh, you know what? Let's go do it. Might as well. Actually, I'm going to start writing this down so I know I have links to everything I need. I'm worried about not having it. Whew, okay. I didn't know that you could actually fall down like that. Oh, I didn't realize that corrosive was weak against shield. Or it's not, and that was a mistake. If you need to see the what's it called? If you do want to see the few screenshots, I'll be showing them at the end of this stream, or you can follow me on Twitter and see it now. like I said, it's no game. I was really just testing out some graphical stuff and landscaping, and I like it. It's a little bit difficult in terms of actual game design, but at least it's easy, which is something, I suppose. The next thing to work on with that is detail, and then with Drift, I'm gonna be doing what's it called? Character models primarily after or meshes primarily, actually, now that I think about it. I need to write that down so I don't forget the name, and then tomorrow I'm like, wait, what was I calling her? But yeah, I'll be working on Project Oasis for about a week longer, maybe 2 weeks. I think I said 2 weeks on my Twitter. Just to get a few more details done. That's not going to look elegant at all, so I'm probably only going to give it 1 week. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun time so far. And then let's see, I'm trying to think what else I played recently enough to talk about. A lot of Azure Lane. I'm getting stuck, so I'm farming more. Of course. Oh, I got a job. I think I talked about that. I did.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Is he gonna hit? My friends are currently very excited for DMC and JoJo. And I'm thinking of starting to. Oh, and I started watching my Pathfinder YouTube adventures. Not mine, but my favorite. So that's been nice. Where is he? Oh, hello. Probably should have waited. Oh. And yeah, Shogun is going to be coming up after this. I'm kind of excited for that. A bit. I feel Fall of the Samurai, Fall of the Samurai kind of slows down a lot towards the mid game, but the early and late game are pretty quick, so excited for that. And yeah. Oh, and on Monday I'm going to be going out to a museum, and I'll take photos. I'll only be showing a few on the stuff that I do particularly like, which is British small arms. If they have the SMLE, if they don't, then I don't care. Nah, I'm joking. Kind of. But tomorrow, I'm just going to be working on getting schoolwork done. I want to be as ahead of class as I can, so yeah. I might not be streaming tomorrow, depending on how that in particular goes. Oh, you have why? If it goes really good, and if I'm on a roll, then I'll probably stop, but if it goes poorly, then I might stream. And I'll be doing laundry, so. I might be getting a pizza. My oven one, but still. Okay, that's a shield.
A ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
I guess that's all my plans at the moment. Oh, and next week I'm also going to be going to Nando's, which is a nice little chicken burger restaurant. Because I have a coupon for a free Borgar. And hey, can't pass up free Borgar. Like, I literally know nothing about, like, if there's any misdeeds with the company, but I'm really hungry. I really need to eat more than, like, one or two things. Because all I eat is oatmeal and paella. Which it turns out is, there's a lot of benefits to eating only one or two foods. There's also a lot of downsides. Because I looked it up because I was wondering if this is really unhealthy for me, and it turns out, well, even though it is actually pretty good for you in the area of digestion, because your body gets more nutrients and gets less fats from it, or something about that. Even though it's like overall, like it's better digestion the longer duration you eat it, your immune system kind of goes down because you're not getting a good variety. That's what I read. I think most of that was from Vice or something. I believe it's, yeah, Badass Creator, Badass Dude. I got an itch. Alright. Cutscene. And one question only. Question mark. Oh, it is a vault. I didn't think it was a vault. I didn't. Hi, Sword Noob. How you do? Oh, I see you got the Twitch Prime thing next to your name now. Neato, dude. Badass creator, badass dude. How you doing today? Project Oasis? One of question mark? Done. Project Drift. Nice. Just a second. Okay. Pretty good. Just finished Scarlet's campaign. Oh, I need to do something, so I'm not getting artificial stuff. Okay, yeah, sorry. Pretty good. Just finished Scarlet's thing yesterday, but still had a side quest left over, and now I'm on Tor's stuff. Actually, you know what, I'll just, I might as well, show it at the beginning so I don't make people wait till the end. Because I just did Project Oasis and I want to show it off. Where it, or not just did, but ugh, I'm terrible at this. Is that gonna capture? Yeah. Okay. So these are some shots that I did. It's very plain, very boring, but I'm hoping to work on that more next time. Today's been pretty productive, and I'm very happy about that. Oh yeah, that's Pistons balloon. Alright, I forgot that we probably have to pick up the after booster. Are you making a game like Rust? No, it's not. It's not a game project. Just like kind of just a test to see how I could do in Unreal Engine 4. I just wanted to see if how it was, and I thought I'd show it off a little bit. If I did make a game, well, I'm not really thinking about making one yet with Unreal Engine, or at all at the moment. Just visual projects. It'd probably be more along the lines of Life is Feudal, which I think is basically Rust, but more medieval and less AK-47s everywhere. Oh no. Heck yeah. I initially had a lot of trouble with it because I was trying to get a sand material into the engine, but I ended up going with a more moderate mix, I guess, of kind of a darker landscape. I need to work on that a bit more, but Yeah, it's just practice, that's it. Like, theoretically, Rust is relatively easy to make. Like, it doesn't need that big of a team. The biggest issue with Rust is connectivity. That's always usually the harder part of games like those, is getting the correct internet settings and connections, and that's more where hard coding comes in than just game design elements. Oh, he's just... okay. I'm more of a campaign FPS kind of man myself.
I'm impressed with how you handle yourself out there.
Or third-person RPG.
I need a sponsor, and as it so happens, I need a new apprentice. Come find me at the arena. Just follow the succulent scent of success.
But who knows, man? Who knows?
What do you say to those who accused you of cheating, of rigging fights to gain your #1 ranking?
Wow, Jeffrey. Well, I guess I say I'd have to do this. And then I tell them to never call me a shield. And you can quote me on that. Hey, over here, doobie.
I got a PC? Nice, man. Congrats.
Piston will sponsor you. Piston will take you under his muscly wing, and we will open that vault together. I've already set up your first fight in the arena. Get in there and show him that Piston and the Vault Hunter are a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does it seem like he's gonna betray the fuck out of you?
Yes, it does. Oh, wait, I need to set something up. Okay. Did you also get Twitch Prime? I don't remember you having that crown. Like, I think the last time I saw you was like 4 or 5 days ago or something. Maybe even longer. But congrats, man.
Now, usually, your first match will be against a single opponent.
Aw, dang.
Instead, you're gonna be fighting a few dozen chumps called the Horde of Horrors. Now,
Oh.
I can keep their asses both pace time behind my back.
Oh.
I'm gonna take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our next combatant has arrived. Does the Vault Hunter have what it takes to survive the appetite for destruction round? I think we all know the answer. Maybe. The rules are simple. Use the provided loot and kill everybody. The last fighter standing is a bona fide badass. Go to the center of the arena when you're ready to start.
It's best to start learning to code early. And never let anybody tell you what engine is terrible or good. Just try to get their honest opinion. I have a friend who's very into coding, very smart, but he never ever gives me legitimate criticisms of an engine. If he told me that, if I believed every single thing he said, I probably would never pick an engine. But UE4 is very easy to access and doesn't really even require coding. Out of Warframe, but started watching anime on Amazon Prime. That's pretty cool. I should play Warframe again. I haven't played Warframe in a while. I think I checked in like a month or two ago, but then I got bored because I usually play that with a friend rather than by myself. My friend is now obsessed with Let It Die. You know, no matter how fast you kill these guys, he'll say that. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, but I felt the need to say it anyway. Oh yeah, I played Killing Floor 2. I played a little bit of that today. Because I think I complained about it somewhere. Probably last stream or the stream before. That they locked a gun behind a seasonal event. An event that not everyone will be able to access. Usually they're really good about this kind of stuff, but I guess something changed. So I did that event, and it took me a while, because it included get to, like, play 2 hours of Horde mode and kill about 10 hours worth of enemies. And I mean, like, 2,500 enemies, but they spawn at such a slow rate that it basically took 10 hours. Oh, I don't remember seeing one of these before, ever. Okay. I don't know why. You're sloppy, shut up. What anime are you watching, Swordman? Does corrosive do anything against fleshy boys? I just remember it being terribly effective against me in Borderlands 1. Watakoi? I'll look that up since I think we're about to get into like a decently long cutscene slash monologue. Watakoi. Love is hard for otaku. Is this the... It's not the one I'm thinking of. Has that kind of, I wonder if it's the same artist as Persona 4 or 3. It has that kind of style. Oh, it even has a manga going on now. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh, we have to talk to this first. I inhaled some instant coffee earlier, now everything hurts. I'm nothing but really sleepy and tired. I don't know if you get access to Crunchyroll, but if you do, you should watch JoJo. Or if Amazon Prime has JoJo on it, you should watch that. I'm just kidding. If you're above the age of... I'm gonna say 13 or 14, JoJo's fine to watch. But anything lower than that, and it's a bit mature. Feels bad. I just want to fight Piston, and now we have to go through like 11 chapters until we fight him. I've read up to Stardust Crusaders? Oh, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vault Hunter has disappeared from the arena. I don't know where the fuck did he go. Let me educate you, Torg. The Vault Hunter.
And my computer's dying.
They found out they had to fight me.
It's only with Borderlands. I don't have this with any other game. Well, it's, I mean, I know why. It's because I'm streaming, but still. And, what was it? I've read part 2 and part 5. Because I wanted to see how 2 was different from the anime, and 5 hadn't come out by the time I started reading that. Because I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I read 5, and then I read 2. But I lost my place, so I stopped reading, yeah. Yeah, part 3 is pretty, big. I'm only like 5 or 6 chapters away from the end of, Golden Wind, but my friends are all like, nah, it makes more sense if you just wait for the anime, and I'm like, but I'm already, I understand almost everything, it's fine. And then, yeah, because I think the manga is usually better. I think a lot of people have the opinion that the manga is worse for parts 3 and 1, because 1 is very early. It's very early drawn. It's, you know, one of the I guess you would call it the younger anime. And a lot of people say that part 3 is too long, and they actually cut out a lot of filler in the anime despite it being long. But I like it. I like almost everything JoJo so far. I think part 5 is actually really good, and I don't understand why more people are like, you know, part 5 is really hard to understand. I don't understand anybody's stand. It's like it's really simple. But okay. As far as I'm concerned, everything in part 5 is explained very well. And that's the main criticism, is that nothing's explained. But I don't think it really needs to be. Everything is still following the rules. Nothing is, like, outwardly, like, not following the rules of Stans or JoJo. So, like, no. Yeah. I've heard the manga, but yeah. I'm probably gonna start reading, rereading part, well, I guess, yeah, just reading, no, part 1. I'll probably just start rereading the entire manga, honestly. Problem is that it's hard to get it on a good, E format and still have, like, because what I did for part 5 is I read it during class. But that was a terrible format to do. Mostly because my tablet is so garbage.
The number 4 rate badass lives out here. His name's Pyro Pete.
But yeah. Manga rock, yeah. Oh. Explode there.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me.
Works really well, yeah. Yeah. I've only ever read 2 manga, Fairy Tail and JoJo. I really don't like Fairy Tail. I think Fairy Tail is really boring. And the only reason that people like it is because it's very colorful. and it pretends to be good, but then again, some people just really do like it, even despite that, and I have not understood that very well, but that's neither here nor there. It's more of I need to give it more of a chance, but still. Oh no, wait, actually, I read Boruto. I read the first 2 volumes of Boruto. That is surprisingly good, actually. Fan service? Yeah, a lot of fan service. But you know, maybe I do just need to give it more of a chance. Maybe that's why I didn't like it so much. But, because I read half of the first volume, and I watched the first 3 episodes of Fairy Tail. Yeah, that's all I could get through, really. An amp shield? A blue amp shield. Come on. Huh. I prefer the B. It gets worse as you go along. Oh, okay. And one of my friends just finished One Piece. It took him about a year, but he watched every episode of it. I think it's like nearly 1,000 of them. Eleven 897 110013.
Otherwise, you can't rise up the leaderboards.
Oh, well, that's more things to sell. But I like Naruto. I think Naruto gets a bad reputation. I mean, the first season or 2 it definitely deserves, but if you go to Shippuden or go to Boruto, it's actually not too terrible. What else? Oh, I watched some of Fist of the North Star. That was really good. Fist of the North Star is good. Naruto? Yeah. You ever watch or see it? Man, Greed is good. Alright, we'll throw that. Trying to think of what else I've watched that I didn't talk about last night. I read the manga twice. Wow. For Naruto? That's cool. I didn't read the manga for Naruto. I've only watched the anime. But Boruto, it's so funny too. I find it hilarious that they don't even refer to him They don't even refer to Naruto as Naruto in Boruto. They refer to him as Boruto's dad. Yeah, it's great. It's great, man. Wrong one.
Good luck. You'll be shaking shit out.
The manga is better? Okay, okay. I'll see if I read it. I'll see if I get time to read it. One of my friends was super into Naruto. Yeah, she was a cosplayer, and her favorite thing to cosplay was Naruto, and that's pretty much all she read was Naruto and Naruto fanfic, and it was pretty cringy, but she did her job well. Did he spawn without any guns? Why is he leaving? Oh, come on. But, yeah. And then she got into JoJo, and that became her new thing, and I think that's her current thing. No. Then she got into, what's that one detective one called with the bear and stuff? Like, you have the, black and white bear. Oh. Okay. No idea. Danganronpa. Oh, that's what it was. And I think she's on something else now. Or no, she's not on anything anymore. She now pretty much just does whatever her friends do. Okay, so my friends keep texting because on Discord, and that's what those beeps are. I just realized that he's corrosive and fire, and those are the only guns I have. Okay. Because DMC5 has microtransactions. But the thing is that the microtransaction currency is super easy to get because it's the basic currency. And one of my friends is arguing that, like, oh no, it's still super pay to win because of it. It doesn't matter. It's pay to win. Another friend is arguing, but it's so easy. It's not though. Alright, let's get away for a little bit. Okay, that is really long lasting. Yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna go with that for now. Well, that's faster. let's wait for our shield to come back. Well, that's not fair. It's not gonna kill us, okay. No. Oh my god, nobody in my friend group trusts each other on anything. Depends how long you need to grind to get the DMC currency. No, there's an item that you wear that will give you bonus currency. And it was in DMC 4 too. And a lot of people are like, but obviously all microtransactions are bad. But apparently, if you wear a fedora in DMC 5, you get bonus currency every time you get currency. I don't particularly care because, assuming everybody's telling the truth, and it is very similar to the one I had in DMC 4, and it wasn't so intrusive back then that it didn't kill off the fan base. Now that it's they already announced that it's in here, then obviously it's not that bad. If people still are like, well, I'll buy the game anyway, even though I've experienced the microtransactions that they had in the previous one. It's like, okay, well, that makes sense. Obviously, it's not too bad. Of course, I'll judge that myself whenever I play it, because I've never played a DMC game. Except for the first 5 or so levels of the one made by Ninja Theory, or the one made a few years ago that was a reboot of the series. That's the only one I've played. So it depends. I guess we'll see. I'll judge it by myself because I am not super attached to the game like my friend is, but I'm also not super against the idea of microtransactions like my other one. And yeah, it's bad that there are microtransactions that objectively make it quicker to get through the game, but if, like, the currency isn't supposed to matter all too much anyway, then I don't know. Depends, yeah, it does depend. Oh, hi, Moxie.
Now introducing the Barbarian, the beauty, the most buxom sponsor of the history of Pandora, Mad Moxie!
Miss me, sugar?
Ooh, her upper... Okay. Her upper lip did not,
Thanks for the same.
her character mesh screwed up really badly.
Given how tragically long it's been since I ran my own fighting ring, I want Torx Coliseum for myself.
I think I'm gonna go
That's how
do...
you and I became partners, with benefits. Head back to the main crater and we'll
is it gonna let me move? There it goes. Arguably, I haven't played any because everybody's like, well, you played the wrong one.
That's sweet, baby. But let me explain something.
But, my friend, my DMC friend bought me the, I'm gonna go do those side quests. My DMC friend bought me the, DMC 4, and I believe the, I don't know how you can still play Borderlands? What do you mean? And I'm planning on buying the DMC 1 through 3 collection. Like, because I play so much of it? Is that why?
Get ready to grab a beer and kick some rear, cause it's time for a beatdown bar brawl. Just pick a fight with the drunks and
mean, I like Borderlands. Yeah, okay. This is a character that I've never really played too much before, and I'm playing on a patch too. On the community patch. And then I feel like killing myself every time I start playing. Oh man. Oh, okay. I like it too. I don't know. Like I said, playing with a character that I've never played before, haven't really played with before. Playing on community patch, and then I'm probably only gonna play it one more time for the hunt. And even then, I'm gonna be playing with a randomizer on. I'm okay with not legitimately participating in the hunt, but playing at the same time. Oh, there he is. Come on. It's gonna explode? Guess not. And I don't play it that frequently, I guess? I literally only play like 2 hours a day of it, and it 99% of the time really does feel like a mostly different experience every time, unless I'm playing through the main story, and then it feels like I've done it 1,000 times. But for the DLC, I like it. And then I take breaks between every time I play Borderlands. Like, okay. Like after this, I play a completely different game. I'm going to be playing Total War Shogun, which I would argue is different in almost every capacity from Borderlands. Like, I'm probably also biased, because if I had to make a game... Oh, rematch. Okay, so we don't have to do it. If I had to make a game, like if I was forced to make a game like that, I would probably rip off Borderlands. Like, looter shooter is an underdone genre that the very few times it is done. Like, overall, I actually think Borderlands is kind of a mediocre game. But it's also one of the only games of its kind. The only other looter shooter that I can even think of is Shadow Warrior 2. And I don't know that many people that actually like Shadow Warrior 2. Besides the fact that it's a looter shooter, and I played too much Borderlands already. Wait, is that? Oh.
It has to be recalled. Kill anyone holding the beer and bring back all the tainted bottles you can find.
Warframe? Yeah, no, Warframe's good, and I play it too. I play Let It Die, which I argue is kind of in the same area. I heard The Division got a lot of bad reviews, but I should try it. And same thing with Destiny. To me, Destiny got a lot of bad reviews, but honestly, I should try it because it's really close. I played Destiny 1 and I actually kind of liked it, but all my friends told me it was bad, so I kind of stopped playing it out of shame. Is there a fast travel station in here? No. Hi, Hanhido. Nice to meet you. Want to get easy, fast iridium? Oh no. No, thank you. Wait, do we... Oh, crap. Max out your ammo and shit. No thanks, man. This feels like one of those scenarios where, like, the advertisements on channels. Do you want a million subscribers really quickly? I've got all the answers to your problem. Thousands of dollars in ad bucks. Nah, man, I'm good. Yeah, nah, man. I'm playing this for me. Playing this for the excitement and progression that I'm trying to squeeze every drop that I can out of Borderlands. If I just get all the iridium quick, I can't get that lovely little dopamine drop of leveling up because I already have everything that I need. Nice meeting you, anyway.
Why did I think that plan made sense?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, are we gonna be fighting armor? I don't think so. Oh, that's corrosive anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna use this. Hey, man. I'm not saying you do this, but it seems like something kind of funny. Hey, man, come to my YouTube channel. I'll give you 1,000 iridium real quick. Just gonna trade with you. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment on my channel, and I'll give you all the kind of loot you want. Like I said, not saying you do that, but that's... I imagine that happening more often than it does. This is really bad. Yeah, okay, well, we're not using that gun. Oh. According to Twitch, he left. Okay. Bye, man. No! Forgot to silence my phone. Is the Division 2 out yet? Okay, so here's a question for anybody who has played the Division. Is it worth playing the Division 1 once Division 2 comes out?
Hey, darling.
Is there any kind of story that I need to know?
There's nothing better than getting third.
Or is it almost all multiplayer?
The rank 3 badass is a cannibalistic roadhog named Motor Mama. You'll need to train a little before you take her on, but I've hired the best trainer in the business. Go meet her.
There's no, as far as I know, there's no reason to play Destiny 1 nowadays. Yeah, okay. Because Destiny 2 is taken over entirely. And it's just an all-around better game from what I hear. There's more story, there's more skill trees, there's more loot, it's everything better. Okay. I might play it. I won't stream it, but I might play it. The story means less than nothing. Okay, okay. We're not going to do the death race because I can't get the after booster at the moment, unless somebody drops it, which I don't know if anybody drops it in the community patch mode of this. I mean, hey, that I guess answers all my questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the wild child, the queen of Upsea.
Destiny 2 kind of sucked at launch. Yeah, but I heard that with any game, with either Destiny game, you had to wait until all the DLC came out for it to be good. Now they just released what, Forgotten King or Forbidden King or something like that, and now it's okay. And then I think they still have another season of DLC to be released after this. Not really.
Step 1 of my training regimen is food. You got to get those carbs, son. The back of the arena got tons of noms for the workers.
I want cookies now. Forsaken King, right, okay.
Don't get me wrong, sugar. I know you don't generally need the help of a trainer, but it'll go over great with the crowds. There's nothing the masses love more than a training sequence.
Okay. Now we're getting into extremely copyrighted music. Oh, I forgot about this. Actually, wait. Oh no, okay, let's turn that down by 2 more decibels. Sorry if it's really quiet, but I don't want to get copyright struck. Just for a second, okay. Yeah. Okay. There is one thing that I wanted to talk about. I doubt too many people here watch Nerd Slayer, who is a he does Death of a Game, which is a very nice analysis of why a particular MMO or occasionally online game died. You're thinking of Taken King, yeah, probably. And there was an article on his podcast about a game called Nuclear Earth or Fallen Earth, which is another MMO, getting revamped. And that game, from what I've seen, and I've actually thought about playing it, is basically Fallout. It's Fallout. I do watch Nerd Slayer. Nice! Yeah. So apparently Fallen Earth is supposed to be getting an update, or just revamped entirely. which I think is pretty good, considering that everybody really wants a Fallout MMO. And since nobody really, at least I don't particularly trust Bethesda to do a Fallout game again, I'm excited. Yeah, no, he's gotten kind of weird lately. Like, I binge watch his videos, and there's a huge, like, shift in, I guess, his personality, between, like, spring of 2018 and then, well, summer, I guess. But anyway, I still find him enjoyable. Because I actually didn't even discover him until a few months ago. Or a few weeks ago, not even months. Probably not. Yeah, we're not going to get the kill on him. Unless... we might have been able to kill him if he pulled out the shotgun earlier. Yeah, let me look up what it is, because I think Fallen Earth and, the other Earth that I said, I don't remember, are two totally different things. Fallen Earth? Yeah, Fallen Earth free to play. Or it's not, I guess I would say it's closer to, Metro in jankiness, but Fallout in style. Fallout 3 ish. Heck to this game sometimes, man. Yeah, I started because I think I watched 3 of his videos in December, and then picked him back up in last month in August, or I guess, yeah, that would be 2 months ago now. And I basically binge watched everything from 2016, late 2016 or early 2017 onward. Well, that's what I do, unfortunately. I really, I just binge watch a creator, then I hit subscribe if I like everything that I saw, and then, just don't think about them too much more afterwards, unless they are particularly good. Music's actually kind of reminding me of the StarCraft music. I think that's why I thought that was gonna get me copyrighted, because the StarCraft music did get me copyrighted. What is here? It's for one part of the crew. What? What is this area? Okay. Oh, there's a red chest. Okay. Let's try to get there, I guess. Oh, nice. More red rock. I'm probably not going to play that on stream with my internet being the way it is, but I might play it and start a guild. If such a... Excuse me. Such a thing exists. Okay, so way more damage, but takes up 2 more bullets, or 1 more bullet. Lat. Oof. Dumb mistakes made by yours truly. Oh, and there's currently... He reported on... what's their name? Blizzard's making a new MMO, I think? It's either an MMO or an instance multiplayer game, which something closer to Destiny. And they're not making it with the Warcraft IP. I've already announced that much. That will be very helpful. And so people think that it could be Diablo, because that's actually seems pretty fit for like a 20-person like raiding kind of idea. And well, StarCraft, because those are the 2 IPs that most people think of whenever they think of Blizzard. I'm personally on the StarCraft side because there was a project a little while ago, which I wish was still around. I wish people could actually like continue to look at it, but it got taken down, I think. Called StarCraft Chronicles. Yeah, there's supposed to be a big one, like 2 characters and a bunch of maps or something, right? But there was a game like I think in 2013 or 2014 called StarCraft Chronicles, and it was an MMO version of StarCraft about what happened in between StarCraft Heart of the Swarm and StarCraft Wings of Liberty. That was a bit backwards, but you get what I mean. So eventually they had a Facebook page, they had a website. The website's still up actually. It was up a few months ago. It might not be up anymore, but it was up whenever I went to it in July. And the thing is that it never got taken down. They never got word of cease and desist, but the game stopped getting updated and it got taken off the market, and the devs of it are currently working on something. This probably means that, or this is what I'm hoping means, that, cool. This probably means, at least I'm really, really hoping it does, that StarCraft Chronicles is going to be the next MMO, where I believe you play as a Terran. You play as a Terran, multiple classes, but as you go throughout the game, you get to choose between Zerg, Protoss, Terran, or the third one. I forgot their name. Oh, the Xel'Naga, who are the mix between all 3 races. Or even neutrals, I think. And Dominion. Dominion and Rainer's Raiders, I think, are the 2 options. Maybe even Confederates. I don't know. But this was all in their plans, I think. And it was this whole insane thing, and it was great, but they never got, like I said, no cease and desist. Devs went silent. Devs are still active. The only thing that I can even assume is that they got hired on as a side project, and they're currently working with the actual remnants of the World of Warcraft devs on making a StarCraft MMO. Which would be insane. I would love that. Because it's going to be completely different than the usual two-party system. There's going to be alliances between factions and wars between factions. And I'm hoping it goes really well. I meant a paid expansion. I just rambled on. Yeah, man. I did not hear about that. Although, honestly, the team that's running Overwatch seems very money-grubbing to me, personally. Compared to the ones that run StarCraft, Diablo, and even World of Warcraft, they seem very much money grubby. Because at least with Warcraft, they still they want to sell you a product really hard, but they want to sell you a good product, or at the very least something that'll meet and slightly up your standards. StarCraft and Diablo is like, we just want to make a good game, and Overwatch is like, we want to absorb all your money. That is my take on the Overwatch crew. Because you gotta remember that a lot of these people aren't like, oh, this is the dev team for this game and this game and this game, but the money team is the same. It's often not in really big companies like Blizzard and Activision. A lot of the companies are like, we want to make money in very different ways. Or a lot of the teams are like, we want to make money in very different ways. I can do round 2, but I have to wait. You gotta love them loot boxes, yeah. World of Warcraft doesn't have loot boxes. I believe Diablo there is a premium currency, but you don't need it, and you can still get it. Like, you don't even need it until endgame, and you can get it at endgame, so I don't really mind that. And StarCraft, yeah, it's only, I believe the voices of, characters and, announcers that you can pay for. It's like attacking your base, Zerg attacking your base, Proton, and stuff like that. You can't do that. You need more CVs. Yeah, I don't think I can do it without the, after booster. We'll see how much time I have left whenever I get this. I'm in an Overwatch. I know. No, that's what I'm talking about. I think Overwatch probably has the worst monetization overall. Because you pay $40, or if you're like me and you wanted the deluxe edition, you pay $60. And then just for skins, just for I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that for skins. My problem is that they press it so much. Like, you get skins for leveling, you get skins for challenges, you get all this for everything, and it's like, well, what if you want more skins and you pay for it? I don't know. I do not like the cosmetic loot box approach to games overall. But at least it's not as bad as actual loot boxes that give you objective advantages. I can't do tier 3. Do I have anything? Like, is there a single relic that'll help me with this? I don't think so, but I wanted to check anyway. Yeah, no, okay. Let's try it. Although I guess CSGO is kind of the same way, a little bit worse because there's a legitimate monetary advantage to putting in money. It's getting late. I'm gonna sleep at 11. Alright, cool, man. Have a nice rest. Alright, I think we can do it. It's nice talking to you, man. What time is it for you? If you'll give me a second. I'm not gonna make it, am I? Yeah, God dang it. Yeah, this is... I'll just have to do it with the After Booster. It is currently 9:23 for me. It would be 4:23, but I moved to London 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna... Oh wait, it's 9:23? Holy crap, dude. I'm streaming for another like 35 minutes. I limit myself to 2 hours, so I don't stream for too long to the point where like I'm more sleep deprived than I already am, and I don't get to do enough work. Yeah. So many quests in the beatdown. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, a few of them. Alright, we'll go over there just in case there's more in the beatdown. Because I really like streaming. It's really fun, but that's pretty good. Then 11 is in 35 minutes. Oh, okay. So you're 1 hour ahead of me. Okay, yeah. That would make sense, I think. Yeah. I would stream more, but I'm not popular enough to get money from it. And I need to focus on schoolwork and getting a job.
Listen up, Vault Hunter. A monster's hiding out somewhere in the crater. It's big, deadly, and totally awesome. Go kill it.
Alright, so where are our quests located? Okay, yeah, Scooter's quest. Forgot about that. Because right now, I'm looking for an internship. I just got a job. I'm streaming. I'm working on my own project, currently Project Oasis, and then Project Drift. And I'm trying to get ahead in classwork, so I don't have to stress myself out if there's something too particularly hard. And I'm traveling, so my parents don't get angry at me for sitting in my room for too long. And then I'm going grocery shopping, so I'm not eating the same thing for 5 weeks straight. My God. Aren't I just a busy boy? At least there's opportunity. Well, actually, here's another reason that I play a lot of Borderlands. I don't have any money. I don't have the money to buy the new games I actually do want to play. That's an old question, an old answer, but it's true mostly. Because at the moment, I really want to play Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is why I don't want to finish school. You should finish school. It's a hard thing to talk about because I'll talk about it right after this. Okay. Because in America and in Britain, I would say that the quality of college has gone down significantly. And that's not just me that thinks that. That is other adults and other students that also believe the same thing. It's just this weird stagnation that seems to happen. And maybe it's different in... No, I mean, I don't want it to end. Oh. Okay. I mean, honestly, you always learn. I am... Because I have to make big decisions, right? Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
There's this slag-sucking little bitch named Hammock. Moxie told me to try to cop a feel on her, so that son of a bitch has got to die. Now, I hired a few extra trigger men to deal with this rat-tapping ass just in case, but I thought I'd get my old pal first dibs on him. You know what I'm saying? You know our best is you know that.
I mean, you gotta make the decision sooner or later. Oh no.
When I told Scooter he tried to cop a feel, Hemlock's no angel, but I was drunk and
Like, I very much wanted school to end because I found that school was tedious and boring, and I thought college would be a ton of different than that. I have not found that. And I really, really wanted to go to college because I thought there would be so much different with it and so much more stuff to do that I can put on my resume or CV. And it was a tough decision between which college to go to, but a tough decision is better than indecision.
Dang it, Vault Hunter! Sorry, Hemlock. At least the Vault Hunter will make it quick.
Hamhock the ham. I think school sucks, but I realized that becoming an adult is a lot of work. Here's the thing. I think in most places you can have a reasonably happy life for reasonably low effort. like, do you want to work at a convenience store? Fine. You can probably earn enough money to live a decent life, small living space, but you can still buy video games and food and everything you really, all the luxuries. Like, we live in a pretty good age. I mean, I'm scared that, nah, you're not gonna fail. Nobody really fails in life, except for homeless people, and I don't see any, I've never seen anybody homeless below the age of 40. You have to fail, like, you're probably gonna fail, and I know that's probably hard to hear, but that's how it usually turns out. But it takes a long line and long row of failures that are almost uncertain. South Africa, I think, right? It takes a long line and long row of failures to be a failure. Oh, and we have to go turn that thing into Tina. Let's go do that. And then, where is? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, let's sell. Yeah, I don't really know the situation too much, and minimum wage in my country is 20 rands. 20 rand, I think it's what, 15 rands is $1 American dollar, or something like that, something insane like that. And 20 rands is £1. Let me look that up. Rand to dollar. Yeah, so how much is 15? Yeah, about 15 rands is $1 American dollar. Okay. $1.02, unfortunately. I mean, still generally. My personal view on life is that life is full of hardships, and our general goal in life, everybody has their own personal goal, but I think the general goal in life for everyone is to make it as easy. What? Oh, this quest. I will. Yeah, I can do that. And the general goal in life for most people should be to make life as least life is full of hardship, yeah, to as least difficult as possible, because we shouldn't really be having to worry about making a ton of decisions, but you still need a healthy dose of conflict in your life, or else you don't completely actualize, like your personality doesn't really come into its own entirely and completely. And that's where learning comes in. I like to think. I would like to think, but college has disproven me on that. Like, life for most people is always going to be difficult, and the goal in their life should make it as least difficult possible for them, and in some cases, if that's not possible, make it as least difficult for people around them. Because often what you can't do alone, you can do with people around you, your friends and family. Sometimes that doesn't work out, but that's my general philosophy on life. Yeah, life is full of decisions, and a lot of people don't want to make them. Trying to kill the people trying to kill him. Give me a second, Tina. Do you think I'm trying to... Oh my god. I don't... This game ain't perfect. That's all I'm gonna say at this rate. He's gonna go, okay. I think that philosophy generally applies to those who middle, low, upper class. Oh, come on. Because lower class people often have a lot of trouble with money and have a lot of trouble making decisions because they often feel more limited. Middle class people have trouble because they have a lot of expectations of them, and this usually leads them to fail quite often. Not because they're particularly unskilled, but because a lot of the times they're expected to do stuff that they either don't want or are just naturally unskilled at. And I think that's why you see a lot of people who are like middle class people who live like, oh my god. That's why you see a lot of middle class people who like their parents are living, who have good jobs, maybe they're in the military or something like that, but then they end up in a dead-end job as a convenience store clerk or something like that. Or if they do get rich, then you get into the... I'm getting very frustrated. But then upper class people often don't feel challenged at all. That's a huge issue. He's bored. Upper class people often get depression very easily because they're not challenged in life. Like, depression comes from both not enough challenge and way too much challenge. That's why you see both, like, a person as rich as Bill Gates can be just as depressed as a person, as a pauper on the street. It's just a psychological imbalance, and it's not necessarily money. Although it can be. And life is all about getting through these challenges as least harmed and as most knowledgeable as possible. That's my personal philosophy. I'm fine with people arguing against it because I'm certain it's flawed because I scraped it together myself for the most part. Okay. It's okay to be scared of the future, but it's even better to confront it well. Alright. We can do this quest now that I'm off of my couch philosophy. I think we can do Monster Hunter and Gas Guzzlers and Wanted tomorrow, probably, just about. And we'll do Matter of Taste and Motor Running now, because they're easy to get to. Well, actually, I guess as long as we're on philosophy, I've been listening to Oingo Boingo a lot lately, which is such a good band, may I say, who I find it absolutely insane that, like, I don't understand how we have a culture that celebrates Jack Skellington so much, but not Oingo Boingo. Like, you'd think that a band that with that much, like, neat stylistics and good music, that they'd be around a lot longer in the culture, excuse me, cultural zeitgeist. And a few of their songs definitely are, like, I think You Really Got Me is the name of it. 1984. There's definitely a few others, but they're not at the top of my mind. Okay. Please hit. So, if you don't mind me asking, Sword Noob, if you're still there, how much is a video game in South Africa? Like, how much is a fully priced video game in South Africa? Or how many rands is it? I'm interested to know. Because I don't know about all of them. I know Paradox does, every game is 60 whatever. 999. Okay, that's a bit much. Okay, that's about... what? That's like $70! That's more than what we pay in America. Although it could just be slow translations or something. That's much higher than I remember it being. Ew. So I know games in Britain are like 45, 50 pounds. They're often about the same price as American games. Things are more expensive for us? Yeah, no, it's weird. It's really weird.
Be careful. Motor Mama loves vehicles. That's what attracted her to me in the first place. Oh, did I mention we dated for a while? Had to break it off when she devoured one of my other girlfriends alive. Nobody eats my lady friends but me. Oh, God. Too far. That was in bad taste. Vomited in my mouth a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, the innuendo cough is a defense mechanism.
Oh, that's why I'm dying. He has the burst on doll sniper rifles. No, things are more expensive. That's very strange. Like food I can understand, but like games? That's very strange. Nintendo Switch in America is 1,000 rand cheaper than in South Africa. Yeah, what the heck, dude? That's super weird. Actually, that's a little bit more understandable because it actually does cost a lot more in shipping expenses to get a game from, or I believe they're mostly manufactured in Japan, although I could be wrong. They might also be manufactured in America. Switches, that is. And so they have to be transported to South Africa, but for digital games, that's insane. Like physical games, I'm on the edge of my seat about that one because there's a lot of transporting involved if they're not made in South African factories. But digital games, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. Seriously, an unkempt herald? Don't we have a gun for this? Kind of. That's still bad, man. That still shouldn't be happening. Excuse me. That shouldn't be happening. She has? Okay. Oh, come on.
Pleasure to be here, Tor.
Motor Mama is one of the deadliest black horses this planet has ever seen. What makes you think that your father has a chance?
Simple, Torg. Motor Mama may have a chip on her shoulder and a gut full of baby flesh, but my Vault Hunter survived a
Damn.
What'd I tell ya?
Ladies and gents, the Vault Hunter is now the number 3 badass.
We work 30 days a month, 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. You make 6,000 rand at minimum wage.
Well said.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. One game is a sixth of that. Yeah, no, that's no. Like I said, that is really bad.
When you're done over there.
Is there a path through here? Let's check. Dead. Yeah. Oh, maybe over there? I don't see a ladder. Yep, alright. In America, generally minimum wage, I think the lowest place is $8.25.
So you got the number 3 rating. But you know what you don't got? A body fat level of under 1%. How many
I work 10 hours a day at $8.50.
I have 13. You are nothing compared to me.
I don't even know, but it's manageable. You get about... yeah. Wait, you said... okay, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh wait, 6,000 a month, not a year. I'm dumb. In America, you make about... I think it's like $19,000 or $18,000 a year on minimum wage if you're working 40 hours, I think, a week. Oh, right. Before we do that. But the game is also only $60 at most, except for, of course, collector's editions. If I do make a game and sell it all across the world, at the very least, I will try to make it fairly priced. I won't be like... so... how much would $60 be? So 886. I'd probably lower it to 850 or 865. 885. I mean, definitely not 1,000 rands for a $60 game. That's insane. So PlayStation is 5500. So that's 307. That's still more. Oh my lord, dude. Can't believe it, dude. Oh, we still have to... where's his staff? Oh, there they are. If I could make probably my dream game, I'd sell it for $15. So, well, not dream game, but current dream game. Let me see how much that would be. Like 15 American dollars would be 221 South American rands. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel bad for you. You say you did just get a PlayStation, right? No, you just got a PC. Oh, did we missed him and a few other ones. I'll see what I can do with raffles and stuff. Maybe I can Not even raffles, man. I'll just see what I can do. Oh, we have Jacobs. I do want to start giving away codes for my Humble Bundle account because there's just too much, or what kind of stuff that's also failed on G2A, but I want to give away good stuff. If you need to go to bed now, no need to stay up. I'm just gonna finish this quest. Streaming same time tomorrow.
All this violence was more pointless than the stealth sections of Triangle Quest 9. I take it back. Kill them all. The stealth sections of Triangle Quest 9 were a great change of pace with the regular gameplay.
It's chilled. Alright. I'll give my spiel because I might as well. If you like the stream, feel free to subscribe or follow, and if you didn't like it, oh right, we should have done that, but oh well. Feel free to message me on Twitter or Twitch. Tell me what I could improve on. If you're not sure, streaming same time tomorrow. Hosting an event closer to Christmas. Life will only suck when I start living alone. You'll make friends online. That's what I did. Or you'll make friends around you. With your neighbors. That's what a lot of people do. I'm hosting an event closer to Christmas where I'm rotating through all 3 Borderlands games. Close to level max, not exactly there. And we're rotating through groups of 3, 4 including myself, throughout boss rushes, throughout all the games. That sounds pleasant. I'm going to be starting up a Discord next week about it, and you can join. And that's the spiel. That's what I give once every other day, every other stream. Come on. That isn't a thing in South Africa? What isn't a thing? Neighbors? Oh, that's dumb. Why wouldn't there be neighbors? I've never met my neighbors? I mean, it depends. If you're living in college, you'll probably meet people in your class or in dormitories. And if you're just going to go straight, like, living by yourself, then you probably won't meet people at first, but you'll meet people at your job. Life is full of social opportunity. Like, honestly, probably some of my closest friends were people that I met at my, I did not mean to do that, actually. Well, not closest friends, but some of the most friendly people were ones that I met at my job, working at a convenience store. Just regular customers. I think I'm gonna go. Because it's the end of the stream and I gotta get to work on homework for my university. Thanks for talking, Sword Noob, and hey, you don't need to be scared. Things will get better. Life has its up and downs, and you'll figure your way out soon enough. It's nice talking to you, and I hope to talk to you again sometime soon.